business enthusiasts and aspiring strategists. Today we unravel the strategic diamond framework developed by Donald Hambrick and James Fredrickson. This ingenious tool is the product of meticulous strategy research and offers a visual and analytical approach to formulating and evaluating any company's strategy. It's a compass that guides businesses through the choppy waters of strategy formulation and implementation. The framework is composed of 5 interconnected elements, each representing a key component of a successful strategy. These components are arenas, differentiators, vehicles, staging, and economic logic. Together, they form the backbone of strategic management and business policy, helping businesses navigate their strategic journey with confidence and clarity. Understanding each of these components is crucial to mastering the art of strategic planning and execution. So let's dive into the first element of this framework, the arenas. Arenas represent where the organization will be active. This is the starting point of the strategic diamond framework. So what exactly are these arenas? In a nutshell, arenas are the specific areas where a company chooses to compete. This can refer to product or service markets, geographic locations, or even the channels used to reach customers. It's all about where we're putting our resources, our time, and our effort. Think of it this way. If a company was a ship, the arenas would be the waters it chooses to navigate. It could decide to sail the vast oceans, cruise along the coasts, or explore the uncharted rivers. Each arena offers different opportunities and challenges, and choosing the right one can be a game changer. Now you might be wondering, why is this so important? Well, defining your arenas is essential because it helps you focus. It's about understanding where you can excel, where you can make a real difference. And this is crucial because in the business world, trying to be everything to everyone rarely works. By identifying the arenas, you're actually defining the scope of your operations. You're setting boundaries, but you're also opening doors. You're deciding where you want to fight your battles, and this strategic choice can lead to competitive advantage. Remember, choosing your arenas doesn't mean limiting your possibilities. It's about playing smart. It's about understanding your strengths and leveraging them in the right context. It's about making informed decisions based on your capabilities, your resources, and the market's characteristics. And there's more. Defining your arenas also helps you understand what you're not going to do. It's about making choices and accepting trade-offs. It's about saying no to certain opportunities to be able to say yes to the ones that really matter. So to sum it up, arenas represent the playing field. They're about where you decide to compete and how you choose to allocate your resources. They're the starting point of your strategic journey. Having identified the arenas, the next step is to figure out how to stand out. This brings us to differentiators. Differentiators are the unique aspects that set a company apart from its competitors. Now let's dive into this crucial facet of the strategic diamond framework. Differentiators are the secret sauce, the unique blend of ingredients that make your company stand out in the crowded marketplace. They are the elements that make your customers choose you over your competitors. Differentiators can take many forms, and their importance cannot be overstated. They can be tangible, like a patented technology or superior product quality, or intangible, like superior customer service or a strong brand reputation. Consider Apple, for example. Its differentiators are its sleek design, user-friendly interface, and brand prestige. These attributes have allowed Apple to command premium prices for its products, carving out a profitable niche in the highly competitive technology market. Or consider Amazon. It differentiated itself with its vast product selection, customer-centric approach, and fast delivery. These differentiators have made Amazon the go-to online retailer for millions of customers worldwide. But remember, successful differentiators are not just about being different. They are about being different in a way that is valuable to customers. They should enhance your value proposition, making your product or service more attractive to your target market. It's also important to note that differentiators are not static. They can and should evolve as market conditions change and as your company grows. For instance, a startup might initially differentiate itself with a novel product or service. But as it grows, it might shift its differentiators to superior customer service or operational efficiency. In the end, the key is to identify those unique aspects that truly set your company apart, and then leverage these differentiators to gain a competitive advantage. It's all about understanding what you do best, and then doing it better than anyone else. Now that we have our differentiators, how do we deliver them to the market? Enter vehicles. Vehicles are the means by which a company delivers its differentiators to the market. This statement introduces us to the third component of the strategic diamond framework, known as vehicles. In the context of strategic management and business policy, vehicles are the tools or methods that a company uses to implement its strategy and to deliver its unique value proposition to its target market. So, what does this actually look like in practice? Well, there are several types of vehicles a company can employ. They range from internal development, where the company builds its capabilities internally, to joint ventures, where the company collaborates with another entity to gain access to new markets or resources. Other types include franchising, licensing, and strategic alliances, all of which can be effective ways to reach new customers and markets. Let's take a closer look at some examples. Consider a technology company that develops a new software product. The company could choose to build and sell the product entirely on its own, or it could partner with another company to co-develop and market the product. Each approach is a different vehicle, and the choice between them depends on various factors, including the company's resources, capabilities, and strategic objectives. Another example could be a fashion brand that wants to expand into a new market. It could choose to open its own stores, or it could franchise its brand to a local partner. Again, each approach represents a different vehicle, with its own advantages and disadvantages. Choosing the right vehicle is critical for the successful implementation of a company's strategy. The chosen vehicle must align with the company's strategic objectives, and it must be capable of delivering the company's differentiators to its target market effectively and efficiently. Remember, vehicles are not just about reaching the market. They are also about how the company maintains its competitive advantage in the market. A well-chosen vehicle can enhance a company's differentiators, while a poorly chosen one can dilute them. With the vehicles in place, we need to consider our timing and sequence of moves, which brings us to staging. So, stay tuned to explore the next element of the strategic diamond framework. Staging represents the timing and sequence of strategic moves. This is where the magic of strategy truly comes alive. Staging is all about when and in what order you implement your strategic moves. It's like choreography for your business strategy. You see, even with the perfect arenas picked out, the most potent differentiators, and the most efficient vehicles, it all falls apart if your timing is off. Imagine launching a revolutionary product in a market that isn't ready for it yet, or holding back on an innovative service until the market is saturated with similar offerings. That's why staging is an essential component of the strategic diamond framework. Consider the case of a tech startup, for example. They don't just dive headfirst into every potential market. Instead, they often start in a niche market, establish their name and reputation, and then gradually expand into other arenas. That's staging in action. Strategic moves in staging could include acquisitions, partnerships, internal development, or even exiting certain markets. The secret is to make these moves in a way that maximizes their impact and aligns with your overall strategy. Remember, strategic moves are not just about what you're doing, but also about when and how you're doing it. The staging of these moves can make or break the success of your strategy. So, as you plan your company's strategy, give careful thought to the staging of your strategic moves. The final piece of our strategic diamond is economic logic. Stay tuned as we dive into the world of economic logic, where we'll explore how your company's strategy can lead to superior returns. Economic logic is the rationale of how the strategy will create value for stakeholders. Now let's delve into economic logic, the fifth and final element of Hambrick and Fredrickson's strategic diamond framework. This component is the underpinning of the entire strategy, as it explains the economic rationale behind the approach. Essentially, it answers the question, how will our strategy generate superior returns? Economic logic is often the linchpin in driving profitability and fostering growth. It's about making strategic choices that maximize value creation while minimizing costs. This element ties everything together, the arenas, differentiators, vehicles, and staging, to create a cohesive, value-driven strategy. Let's consider an example to illustrate this. Imagine a company that has chosen online retail as its arena, with a differentiator of offering eco-friendly products. The vehicles could be partnerships with sustainable manufacturers, and the staging might involve a phased rollout of product categories. The economic logic. By offering unique, eco-friendly products online, the company can attract a niche market willing to pay a premium, thereby generating superior returns. So, in essence, economic logic is about ensuring that every strategic choice made aligns with the overarching goal of value creation. It forms the economic reasoning that justifies the entire strategy, making it a critical component of any successful business plan. With all these elements in place, we have a complete strategic diamond framework. The strategic diamond framework, when understood and applied effectively, can be a game changer in strategic planning. Let's quickly recap. We've explored the 5 interconnected elements that form the foundation of this framework: arenas, differentiators, vehicles, staging, and economic logic. Arenas dictate where the company will be active, while differentiators set it apart from the competition. Vehicles are the means by which the company will get there, and staging is all about the sequence and speed of moves. Lastly, economic logic is the rationale for how the strategy will deliver profitability. Each of these elements plays a vital role in formulating a successful strategy. They are not solitary factors, but work in synergy to create a robust and effective strategy. Remember, the best strategies are those that consider all these elements in harmony. Now, which point did you find most helpful? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more insightful business content. Until next time, keep strategizing.